dudes be choking the chicken in the bathroom. Like, man, some of you guys need to chill. Like, y'all can't wait until you get home to do that.
How do you get bricked up in this environment to all this like foul smell? Like, you're in the Fortnite storm right now. You're taking negative damage. How do you even have the nerve to get bricked up in this situation? Like, what is stimulating you? Other men in the vicinity? I don't understand. Reminiscing on my times back in high school, and yes, by the way, I am past the age of high school. I am currently a college student at the ripe age of 22, which some of y'all youngins like to call unk. Back in high school, I remember seeing the good, the bad, the ugly, and of course, the occasional dudes in the bathroom doing really weird things, okay? In my high school, there was a kid who threw a bowling ball at the toilet, broke the toilet, flooded the bathroom. There was a person who took the stall, broke the stall open. There was a person who lit the trash can on fire. There was a bunch of kids who just straight up put feces in the urinals. And of course, I'll never forget the fateful day where we found out there was a bathroom gooner. Yes, there was a person who brought ThinkPad Chromebooks. If you know, you know ThinkPad. That was at least what we had back in the day. And he started, you know, today we're gonna be checking out more of freaky weird activity that takes place in school bathrooms, because hey, maybe I'm unk now and I don't know, maybe there's something new that y'all be doing in the bathroom. Today we got things that happen in school bathrooms.
School bathrooms.
Yes.
Man, school bathrooms have to be some sort of anomaly in our universe, because the absolute strangest things are going on in them. Once you step foot in the bathroom, you don't know what to expect. So let's
Dude, not even mention the vaping epidemic, bro. There was times where our bathroom wasn't even called the bathroom. They called it the vape room. Literally straight up. Like, people were like, yo, I'm gonna go to the vape room. I'll see y'all in 30 minutes real quick. Or I need to go to the vape room real quick. Motherfucker would raise his hand and be like, yo, teacher, may I please use the vape room? Okay, that one never happened, but like, you get what I'm saying.
So let's discuss the peculiar activities that occur in the school bathrooms. First off, let's just address how disgusting school bathrooms are. Bro, once you open the door and step foot into the bathrooms, your nostrils are immediately met with a stench mixed with dookie, piss, and farts so foul.
Bro, I don't miss it, bro. And the crazy part is, I've heard worse from the girls' bathroom. Obviously, I didn't go in the freaking girls' bathroom, but I've heard from girls before. In girls' bathroom, there's all that, and then there's blood. There's blood. Ooh, no, bro. No.
That stench has me holding my breath and plugging my nose the majority of the time I'm in the bathroom. The bathroom floors are also always disgusting and littered with toilet paper and food wrappers.
I don't know about y'all, but when I would go to the bathroom, actually nowadays I still do this. Even when I go to public bathrooms, like, say this is the door, right? I open the door, I go like this. I hold my breath while I'm taking a piss, while I'm washing my hands, doing all that. And I try to go as long as I can without breathing in, bro. 40 seconds to a minute. Yes, I'm getting done in that quick. Yes.
Like, almost all bathrooms have these industrial-sized garbage cans, and you're telling me dudes can't even throw their trash into it? Like, how can you miss? How's your trash even ending up on the floor, bro?
You're right.
Then you got the mirrors in the stalls always having engravings of drawings with either a knife or marker. Like, whose emo ass is—
You'll see that occasional, you know, that little like dollar sign. It's like an S thing. I don't know. Ugly, the worst graffiti of all time, thinking they have some type of special talent. You don't. And then there are people who put like something political. Like, okay, we're putting this in the bathroom. And then there are people who put just straight up just drawings everywhere.
All that. And don't get me started on the toilets, bro. Students be leaving the toilets looking foul, bro. You'd walk in a stall and you'd look at the toilet bowl and see it unflushed with piss, poop, a mountain of toilet paper, and—
You're assuming the toilet is gonna be white, bro. There are people who miss so many shots that the whole toilet becomes piss yellow. What are we talking about?
Blood and doo-doo stains on the seat. Like, there's no way I'm using that stall, bro. I only went number 2 at school when it was an emergency. I usually always hold my poops throughout school until I got home to poop, because I knew school bathrooms were nasty.
Facts.
And it's just more comfortable going number 2 at home rather than in a public bathroom.
True, but you know, every now and then when you eat that hot dog, bro, don't lie like y'all don't eat hot dogs at school, okay? We all ate them school hot dogs with the pickles, with the ketchup, with a little mustard. Yes, we did. So sometimes them school hot dogs with the milk combination would not be too good on the tummy, and you might have to, you know, let out some liquid from the backside, you know? And if that's the case, you gotta hover. But with these type of toilets, hovering isn't even good enough, bro. It's like you're getting radiation poisoning, like -1 HP from the storm of Fortnite when you're around these. It's that bad. It's that bad.
But if my stomach was hurting and I felt that gut-wrenching feeling in my abdomen, you best believe I'm using the school bathroom.
Yeah.
Or else I'm literally shitting myself in the middle of class. There's no way I can hold that in for the rest of the day.
Have y'all ever actually did that before? I definitely... And yes, I was not that young. I was 13. There was one fateful day in middle school where, yeah, I let one rip and on accident, and I don't even want to talk about it.
And one time this exact situation happened to me. So I was chilling at lunch and I really needed to poo. So I went to the bathroom and opened the stall and bam, I saw the worst sight ever imaginable. Bro, man. I almost puked, swear to God. I just slammed the stall shut and used another stall miles away from that one. Seeing that had me scarred for the rest of the day. I was seeing visions
that only happened to you one time? I'm so surprised.
Of the scene of the crime wherever I looked. It was bad. Bro, people need to learn how to flush, bro. Like, it's really not that hard. And even when I get to poop in a
It's not that they have to learn, bro. They don't want to. It's like they're trying to be intentionally nasty.
Clean stall. Tell me why the toilet paper is always so thin. Like, I'd be damn near using an entire roll of toilet paper just for one wipe. Otherwise, that shit's gonna rip and...
Bro, do y'all know them toilet paper that are like so thin that they low-key like crumb in your ass? Nah, I'm dead serious, bro. Like, that should be illegal. Just in general, the fact that toilet paper is that bad, that weak. Like, how much money and how greedy are you really as a company? To the point where you're skimping out on toilet paper material. I don't want crumbs in my crack. Brief intermission. If you're enjoying today's video so far, please make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Thank you very much.
I mean, hey, at least I had some sort of entertainment while pooping in the form of drawings of penises on the stall doors and other drawings. Look at the penis of the stall
Yeah, man, it's so funny, man.
And let's just mention the bathroom doorknob. Bro, when I would exit the bathroom, I would be doing anything but trying to touch that.
True.
You don't know what people are touching throughout the
You gotta like elbow it.
Our hands be contracting all sorts of bacteria as the day goes by. And you think I'm gonna open the bathroom doorknob, which is already located in one of the most disgusting places on earth? Oh, hell nah. So I would just either grab a bunch of toilet paper and use that as a barrier between my hand and the doorknob, or I'd use my feet to open the door, or I'd use my favorite method of all time, waiting. Now, the art of waiting takes a lot of skill and precision into it. So let me just educate you guys and bless you guys all with the methods that will help prevent you from touching that disgusting doorknob. So I would just stand there and wait.
Bro,
so another student comes into the bathroom and I'd be like, yo, thanks, bro. And I'd walk right out of there. That's it. That's the whole method. Kind of an asshole move, but you know, you gotta think smarter, not harder.
I guess.
Now let's discuss what the weirdos would do in the school bathrooms. So you got them bathroom menaces that would just terrorize people taking a deuce. Like, these people would be banging on the stall doors, splashing water.
Hey, yo, is that somebody in there taking this? Like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Let me poop in peace. I've seen a video, actually, it was at my school. People took a trash can and threw it over the stall and dipped. Like, what type of prank is that?
Over the stalls, closing the lights, and doing anything to make people taking a shit feel uncomfortable. Here's an example.
Been so long since I caught someone.
So you wanna play the quiet game with me, huh? Well, I'm always here. Now let me in.
Oh my gosh,
These type of dudes would also wet up some toilet paper and roll it up into balls and throw them at the ceiling, making them stick, which is downright disgusting.
Weird.
Like, what if one of them falls in your head while you're trying to take a piss? Straight up menaces, bro. And then let's just talk about the weirdos that are just straight up out of pocket. There'd be some weird dudes that just be straight up pissing all over the bathroom floors. Like, at my elementary school, dudes were pissing all over the floors, on the vents, and even in the station where you wash your hands. Like,
what do these kids be learning, bro? Like, sometimes I wonder, like your parents actually just have rocks for brains. Like, they gave you rock seat when you were a kid. They just weren't in your life, or you're missing some type of like thinking thought process. I don't like, what makes you do this?
Come on, man. That's just taking it way too far. And I can't be the only one who doesn't trust the soap dispensers.
True.
I've heard stories of weird kids doing unspeakable things to the soap dispensers that I don't even want to say. Like, I still use the soap, but I'm just a little sketched out because what am I gonna do? Pack a bottle of soap to school? You know what?
Yeah, it's goofy.
That sounds like a really good idea.
It is goofy,
then
though.
You have the kids who be pulling their entire pants down to their ankles just to pee. I think you know who I'm talking about. But one time I really needed to pee and I went to the bathroom, and as soon as I opened that door, I saw a dude's bare cheeks at the urinal and I just instantly left.
Did you smack it? Did I hear a like a... Luckily, I'm glad to say I've never encountered this situation. Actually, maybe I did, and the kid was like special needs or something like this, if I remember correctly.
Like, I didn't need to pee no more, bro. And I've never witnessed this, but dudes be choking the chicken in the bathroom. Like, man, some of you guys need to chill. Like, y'all can't wait until you get home to do that.
How do you get bricked up in this environment to all this like foul smell? Like, you're in the Fortnite storm right now. You're taking negative damage, corrosive damage from Borderlands, radiation damage from Fallout, whatever game you play, right? How do you even have the nerve to to get bricked up in this situation? Like, what is stimulating you? Other men in the vicinity? I don't understand.
It's gotta be in school. And sometimes you have people who be spending their entire lunchtime in the bathroom stalls. Like, please choose somewhere else to eat your lunch, bro. Like, I'm telling you this for your own
people eat there? I'm not gonna lie, I never heard of that.
safety. Cause it cannot be healthy to be breathing in all that doo-doo
No,
air
definitely
for a
not.
whole hour. It's gotta take at least 5 years off your lifespan if you're doing it consistently every day.
Yeah.
Like, just eat in the hallways or a classroom for your own safety, man. Now let's discuss the activities that occur in the school bathrooms. You would have kids skipping class to go to the bathroom just to spark it up in there with their homies. Same goes for the kids who vape, and that bathroom would just be complete.
Whoa, sparking up? Yo, if you're sparking up in the school bathroom, you're crazy, bro. If anything, the most you could do is take like a cart or like a wax or whatever they use. Vape, you know, one of them.
Same goes for the kids who vape, and that bathroom would just be completely hotboxed. And you'd have those kids who are hustling and dealing some substances to other kids like Thailand.
It's so crazy how they're moving, bro. Like, these are kids moving like kingpins. Like, bro, you didn't need to come to school today if you're gonna do this, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I always thought, like, kids who came to school just to, like, get fried, why did you even bother coming to school? Just don't go to school. Like, huh? Like, you wanted to, like, sit in class with your red eyes, be like, I have munchies, bro. You look like an idiot. You look like a dumbass. You look like a college dropout, high school dropout, and you look like you're gonna go nowhere in life. I'm gonna be honest. Why did you even show up to school today?
Pepto-Bismol, grass, you know, stuff like that. The school bathrooms are these kids' property. Like, they have full ownership over them.
Right.
You'd walk in and see like 6 of these dudes getting turned in the bathrooms.
6, 7.
And of course, we can't forget the fights that happen. Kids would be straight up having a fight club in the bathrooms with an entire crowd watching them brawl it out like it was KSI versus Logan Paul. And the news of the fight happening would spread across the school like wildfire.
True.
You would always have the kids who record the fights, but it's always recording the worst angles and like in 180p.
They record it with a toaster oven, bro. Swear. A Samsung TV fridge.
The dudes recording the fights really need to step their game up and show up with one of these so we can get some 4K footage of the school fights. Then you got the kids who be starting up a barbershop in the bathroom. These kids will be giving other kids some fresh cuts.
No, this is tough. I swear this is tough. I never did this, but I was actually a barber back in high school. Never did this though.
Bathrooms and getting people right with the fades, or he'd be absolutely doing.
Now, what I did do though was sell candy. Was I doing it in the bathroom? No, that's OD, but I was selling candy at school, bro. Hey, and if you're the principal watching this at my old school, I'm not gonna say your name because I'm not gonna disrespect you, but hey, yeah, I did get around you, lady. Yeah, principal, and I hated you. Bro, my freaking middle school principal, I hate her with a passion, bro. Real quick story, bro, there was a time it was raining hard as hell, right? We had a school uniform. I was wearing khaki shorts and a maroon polo t-shirt because that was our school uniform, right? And I didn't have the school merch hoodie. It was raining hard, cold as hell. I would have got sick, so I put on a black jacket. Wow. Principal comes up, hey, take that off. It's black jacket. You can't wear that here. It's not school merch. I'm like, damn, it's raining, lady. I don't care. Take it off. Man, I had to walk around soaking wet hair, wet clothes, everything in the rain because the freaking principal wouldn't let me wear a black jacket plain. Because it didn't match the freaking school uniform.
Dirty with the cuts. Dude was really on his entrepreneur grind set at school. Now let's talk about how TikTok absolutely made school bathrooms worse.
Really?
You have those kids who be recording TikTok dances in the bathrooms. Like, come on, man. I'd rather see the group of stoners and vapors than those kids doing their TikTok dance as I walk by them.
You see boys doing this in the bathroom? I felt like this would have been like a girl's thing or something.
Pissed while cringing. Just ruining my day for no reason. Then you have the school thought giving free vocal lessons to everyone.
Free what? Vocal lessons? I've never heard of that. Giving out free vocal lessons. I mean, she was using the, you know, deepest depths of the throat, hitting them high notes on it. I'm gonna be honest though, I never knew of anybody doing this in the school bathroom. I heard of them doing this behind the bleachers in the football field, and I heard this happening in like the staircase, the stairwell.
And then you have the infamous TikTok trends that took over the school bathrooms. People were really having bathroom functions and concerts.
They have this at my school.
Who would partake in such a thing?
Me, I went. I'm not gonna lie. I went once.
You got me. I was one of the bathroom function
I did
attendees.
go.
So
One time.
At my school, people were planning a bathroom function for the last day of school. And you know, a bunch of dudes pulled up to the bathroom and we were getting turned in there. But then teachers and the hall monitor found out fast and we all had to disperse and dip out of there. And the people who set it up got in trouble. Here's some footage of it.
I'm the biggest bird. I'm the
Biggest bird. Hey.
Then the principal made an announcement on the speakers.
That is tough.
So it has come to our attention that there has been this thing going on in the school bathrooms called bathroom functions. Yeah, this is just unacceptable behavior, and this does not represent what being a student at our school is.
This is like the least of the problems in this video, bro. This was not that bad. Actually, you know what they should do? They should let students have like the auditorium. If you guys have an auditorium in your school, you should, right? I mean, I came from a pretty poor school and we had it. So if you have an auditorium at school, last day of school, bro, kids should be able to throw a freaking concert, bro.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, the bathroom function trend was a 10 out of 10. But now let's discuss the devious lick trend. Now this trend was just straight up out of pocket. People were really stealing items in the bathrooms. Like, it did not matter what it was.
Yeah.
Toilet paper, soap dispensers, urinals, toilets. Hell, they might have even taken the entire bathroom itself. Everything was fair game to the devious lickers. Then these people would get
Whoa, devious waters? Liquors? Why did that sound like the hard R? Oh, wow, okay.
and record a TikTok of their loot. Like, realistically, what are you gonna do with a broken soap dispenser and toilet, bro? This
Trust
friend
me,
had the
something.
principal on his knees begging on the school announcements for people to stop. Guys, please stop this devious lick thing.
Damn.
We have no toilets left in the bathroom.
Damn.
We have nowhere to take a dump. I took a dump in the sink. Please let this stop. Then after the school complaints, people were really trying to atone for their sins with angelic yields.
Oh, yeah, I heard
They
of
would
that.
start donating shit to the school bathrooms. Dudes were really giving toilet paper, hand sanitizer, and even TVs, bro. Thinking
What?
that's gonna atone for their wrongdoings. The damage has
Motherfucker,
already
TV is definitely atoning for wrongdoing. Okay, TV, yes. Everything else, I don't know.
been done. Then you got the people who are just straight up destroying the bathrooms and breaking toilets, mirrors, and urinals.
Yup.
Like, come on, man. No wonder the school bathrooms are always dirty, because of all the atrocities that kids are committing in them,
Yup.
making the janitors not want to clean up all that crap. Like, if I was a janitor and walked into the bathroom and saw it like this, I'm straight up quitting on the spot, or I'm complaining to whoever runs the school for
Yeah.
a raise, or
Yes.
it's on site.
Yes.
Bro, janitors don't get paid enough
Yes.
to deal with all this crap. And this concludes the listing of all the atrocities committed in the school bathrooms. Comment down what atrocities you've committed in the past.
Well, that's gonna do it for all the disgusting things that happen in school bathrooms. In conclusion, if you're a school bathroom menace, please stop. Okay, we don't like it. Nobody enjoys it. Nobody thinks it's funny. We all think that you're a lowlife, and we all think that you're a punk. And if you're in school right now and you happen to have a terrible school bathroom, just know that a lot of us feel you. Okay, we all relate to this because we all had to go through something similar. But with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Join me in the description. Link me any new videos you want me to check out in the comment section down below or in the Discord. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the main channel in the description, and follow the IG also in the description. With that being said, have a great rest of your day. It's love it all. I love you, and I'm out.